Yeah. Next thing, I get a call back about 2 weeks later, and they said they wanted me to call back. I got a call back. So apparently, there were 9 names they had submitted in from Nigeria. Apparently, they've gone to 5 different countries to try to find the character to fill this role. And then finally, a South African cast director reached out to a contact in Nigeria, and then she submitted 9 names. So I was one of the 9 names. They asked for a call back because it was me and somebody else, and they called me back for the 50-year-old general. And I was a bit surprised, like, wait. And they said they would aid you. I'm like, oh, okay. And so, did that. Still had no idea what I was reading for because no one had said anything to me. Gone to do a concept shoot for a friend of mine. Got back home about 5:30 in the morning. John Boyega puts a post up talking about how he's so excited to join the cast of The Woman King as King Gezo. And I'm like, King Gezo, I know that name. I've seen that name. And then I go on Viola Davis's page for the very first time and see her character name as well. And I'm like, literally my knees went out because I'm like, there is no way that this is what I've been reading for. Went upstairs, woke up the missus, came downstairs, got on my knees, like, Lord, as you showed it to me, you're going to give it to me. Let this be a sign that, you've called me, that everything that's happened in my life, your hand has been on it. And yeah, next thing you know, luckily for me, I'd cleared out my schedule. I said I was going to shoot for 2 months because I was trying to prepare for another project I was supposed to start shooting. And then they asked me to fly to SA, but then because of visa stuff, we did a Zoom. I did a Zoom with the director, and we had to do the audition again, but it was a live audition. There were a bunch of people on there as well, the casting director, stunts coordinator, people from Sony watching, and so I do it live. And then we had the conversation about what it would be to act alongside Viola Davis. And she said, do you really think you have what it takes? It doesn't get bigger than Viola Davis. And I said, you know what, I've been preparing for this role my whole life. I'm a big fan of Viola Davis, but when you play alongside the best, you have to be the best. And I think she's going to bring out the best out of me, and I'm ready for the challenge. So put me in, coach, let's go, And she's like, all right. And she said, it's up to me. I like you, but let's see what the final thing is.